Okay, 1.2, we are solving exponential and, oh, that should say logarithmic equations. That's a typo. I got to go fix that. All right, so we're looking at exponential equations, which we've seen before. So that's when a number is raised to a power, and now our exponent is the variable. So like 3 to the x equals 3 to the fifth, x equals 5, right? This is called the base. So since the base 3 is equal to base 3, you would just look at the exponents to make them equal as well. So when we solve for a variable and there's not two bases, we isolate the exponential part. So that's already done here. 2 to the x is isolated. And then we convert to a logarithm by taking that same base logarithm. So this is base 2 exponent. I'm going to take logarithm base 2 on each side of the equation because I have to keep it balanced. So now I have log base 2 of 2 to the x and log base 2 of 7. Now I can bring down my exponent using the power property. That's why we convert to logarithmic form. And log base 2 of 2 is 1. That's our opposite operation for solving. So x equals log base 2 of 7, and that's the exact answer. Some are going to ask you to put it in the calculator, but usually you would just leave it exact. So the other way is when we have a logarithm. So it's another way to solve an exponential equation. So same thing, if you have a log base that's the same, this is log base 2, log base 2, you just look at the arguments and set them equal to each other. When we solve these, we isolate the logarithm, so that's already done. Log base 2 is isolated. Then we switch into exponential form. So what we do is we look at the base, it's base 2, and we make that the base of an exponent. So see how my original, they're now exponents. And that happens is we can bring down the argument. So I have 5x minus 7 times log, or not log, times 2 to log 2, which equals 1. And then 2 to the third is 2 times 2, which is 4 times 2 is 8. So now I just have my exponent, 5x minus 7, or the argument up here equals 8 because 2 to the third power. And then it's just a simple equation we can solve. 5x equals 15, divide by 5, x equals 3. And that's how we solve those. So we go back and forth between exponential form and logarithmic form, and we really use the power property to solve for exponents.